today to talk a little bit about how we can wrap up a phone call efficiently and effectively without being a rude jerk, number one, right? Without making the client feel uncomfortable, but still honoring our time and the fact that we have to divide our time against all clients that need us, not just one or two. So, Dave here, we're going to do a little role playing, right?
We are.
Dave, you're going to be the account manager, and I'm going to be the person who's called in to make a payment. We've handled the transaction, and now I would like to just soak up all of your time talking about all sorts of things when you might have, 6 renewal reviews you got to get to today, right?
Right. I think this is what happens in terms of efficiency or in terms of time management. We know taking the payment is only a 2-minute transaction, but the phone call goes on for 6, 7, 8 minutes. We need to figure out how to get off that call quickly so the customer feels good and confident that what's going to happen next, but without feeling like this is the time to talk about the weather or have a cup of tea.
So I've just made my payment, and now payment's done. All things are good, and Dave.
So I like to be nice and clear and concise, but I want to explain what's going to happen next. Because I think that if we can tell them what happens next, it eliminates the question from the table. So the last thing that we want to do is after we kind of feel like we're wrapped up, have a good day, they're like, oh, wait, hold on, I still have questions. So my pitch is always something along these lines. Thank you so much for calling in today. I have taken your payment information, processed it through our online system. The payment will come out of your checking account in the next couple of days. You're going to get a confirmation directly from the carrier. I appreciate your business. Thank you so much for calling. And I look forward to the next time we can be of service to you. Have a great day.
I didn't get a word in. That's awesome.
Right.
And I think the key to that, right, is the not letting, like, not breathing almost. And not that you want suffocation at your desk, but when you're done with a transaction, you have to pivot very quickly without opening up a pocket for additional, rabbit trails to kind of go down.
Right. And I think that it's the trail off. Like, okay, I processed your payment. If you don't kind of go right into the thank you so much, have a next, they're going to say, well, when did it come out? What's next? How are you doing? All of that stuff. And then I think that if you can end it with have a great day, you're kind of like, okay, the call's over now. It's time to go in. Try to get in a nice, positive, friendly manner.
Absolutely. A lot of call centers, if you listen to, and not that we're trying to make anybody into a call center, but say, have I been able to solve all your major concerns? Well, great. We appreciate your business, and we move on. And that's the key to wrapping up a good call, because if not, some clients will talk about their grandkids, the weather, oh, I got a $2 bill last month. What was that about? And really the reality is that you can't dictate, all this time to different clients. At Liberty Mutual, they actually time you, and if your calls go over 13 minutes, you're out of variance.
Yeah.
And I'm not suggesting that, but it is something to think about, where they know that there's a time limit that needs to be honored.
We also have to remember personality. So there's some people that want to go on forever. There's other people like me. When I've made my payment, I'm done. I don't want to hear your pitch about this, that, or the other thing, right? So the more you go into like, okay, this and that, and like if you give me a 2-minute, honestly, if you give me 2 minutes, to me it feels like 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. I just want to hear transactions complete, have a good day. So you do have to be a little bit aware of personalities, but at the end of the day, it's in everyone's best interest if we can get off that call cleanly and quickly.
Well, good, Dave. Well, thank you for role playing this with us and showing people how to efficiently and effectively wrap up a phone call so we can move on to serving and loving all of our clients.
Absolutely.